So these are artificial wombs.
The mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
And me? So this was it?
Where you were born.
Ectogenic chamber B100. Birthing logged 3021 AP04. Tasking complete. Okay, so this, yeah, whatever. This particular chamber opened in the year 3021.
But why?
Gestation, spawning phase, tasking complete, partial reactivation, standing by. Alert, viable zygotes in storage 0. Look, there's a little fox painting. Was April 4th when Ray started Horizon Zero Dawn? Oh my gosh. Wait, imagine? That would be so weird. Jaywalker, MF, Yun, and Doomed Bat. Thank you guys all so much for the follows. I love these little paintings here. Nursery. Nurture phase tasking complete. Nutrition stores depleted.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Toys? Art of the First Peoples. And it was like, it's a bunch of like human children and they're all playing like with like robot caretakers. Look at this little room full of kids' toys, little seats, and jungle gyms. Okay, well, Aloy wouldn't have remembered this place because she was like a baby when she went out. Oh, to live in a McDonald's play place in the post-apocalypse future. Can only dream. What's this?
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, There's a little doggy and a kitty. Little bunny. Wait, doesn't that look like a deer? The choice of parenthood. That was only slightly awful. Wait, that's like an actual real deer. How did they know what that looked like? Oh, maybe from like seeing it in books and stuff? There's bees. Little fox.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
So this is where they lived? It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
Yeah, because those were like grown adults, weren't they? Or almost grown adults. Kindergarten. Kindergarten. Multiple system failures. Nutrient stores depleted. So... Oh, wait, I missed one.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
They're frustrated because TikTok stopped working. This whole thing got taken down because of TikTok. Man, we all knew it. We all saw it coming. And nobody stopped it.
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then.
Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Alright, that's not good. Other little...
I have no choice but to release you.
But why?
There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there.
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
Ooh. They were cute and nice, then boom. Hormones. I was like thinking about this too. How would, of the people that are out in like the tribes in the outside world right now, if they knew that they originally came from this? Okay, thank you, CTF. Definitely some Fallout vibes, I agree. All they wanted was some food, and now they worship the sun as their gods. All they wanted, like, I think they wanted some education.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
No.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Okay, but something happens because... Well, I guess they do get let out by the, caretakers. I'm afraid to, like...
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
But why not?
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Okay, silence. Do each one of these have a focus? No. There's only one focus here. Or two.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Are all of these gonna say the same thing?
Hello, child.
Apologies if they do,
My name
but...
is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
I just want one of them to work, though. Oh. Okay, so that's... I was wondering if all... Well, I thought that once you had a focus, like, all information was stored on it. But this doesn't seem like it. It seems like you wore the focus and then maybe they would show you things that the focus would then pick up.
Group 1 control accessed. Priority message for Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Oh, what do I scan first? Let's start with this one. Okay. 2326. E9 inhabitants released. 2326. Cross-check complete. E9 sealed. Data archived. Operation suspended. 3020 G prime order received. 3020 runtime recommenced. G prime story query processed. Gestation order received. Nutrients depleted. Zygote banks depleted. Storage file 1 viable. Waking multi-servitor. Okay, hold on. So nothing happens for like 700 years? Oh, recommence. Sorry, my bad. I was like, recommenced? I don't even know what that means. Recommenced. I got you. $694 years to be exact. Okay, between those, what does inhabitants released mean? Are the inhabitants the servitors? Or inhabitants of the world? I'm not sure. Okay, let's continue. Zygote banks depleted in 3020. B101 chamber repaired. Power save. So they only fixed one. Oh, the inhabitants are the kids. Well, why would they release kids and then... What? So they had kids, or they had like the first wave of like gestating humans like available. Then they released them, and then down here it says zygote banks depleted. So maybe they weren't able to successfully like replenish. In 2326, the people who built the facility were released to the world to die. Oh. Like, Dr. Sobek and... No, it was the kids? Okay, maybe this is the kids, because then they run out of food here? The initial kids, okay. 320 are Aloy. So... You'll know why the project restarted. Okay, deal. But only the one LK1A1 4510 attached, LK1A1 gestation initiated, then viable, hatched, hatch. Okay, I see. So she was the only one that made it through this second cycle. All right, let's... Or her like pod thing.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
What?
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if... Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
needs to read the room. Yeah, little water would be good. Jeff, thank you so much. So the brave kids become Nora Braves after 700 years. Okay, so what? So Gaia does, or at least Gaia tells us that she has... Wait, who are these? What about the people right there? Hello?
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Aloy 9. Through 1 access unsealed.
In you, all things are possible. Okay, so before we go into this little thing over here, let me just make sure that I didn't miss anything back in this other room. Okay, so the servitors that were here, I guess they do let those initial kids out into the world, but the world outside is still so primitive because those kids never even got an education. I think, right? So they had very, like, naive minds. So they make it out, somehow survive, I guess. Yeah, they got through preschool, and then basically they were like, all right, we used up all of our food here, so now you guys need to get out. Yeah, I don't know when Hades got hacked, but it must have been very early on because the whole education thing stopped working like immediately. I don't want to go out this way. I want to go the... I think I got everything. Hopefully, but... All the knowledge were restored, but for some reason, it never reached the newer generation. Also... Some parts of Gaia must have still... Some parts must have worked because the little, like, black... spindle thing that's over near Meridian, doesn't that end up working? And it takes down all of Farrow's robots. So maybe the hack didn't get to everything? I see you got the stranded figure. Yes, I did. Why would you want to take down robots? The bad robots, though. Only the out-of-control, bio... blendering ones. Okay, yeah. No worries, no worries. Wait, do I drop down? Okay, guess you don't want to drop down. Right, this is where I want to go.
This is going to be interesting.
The hack looked like it's built the master control line Gaia to... Oh, split? Taking other robots happened like 6 years into it, and then another 300. Okay, I see. So, the black spindle thing, transmission, bad robots, down. That happens. And then... At some point, bad transmission comes in. Hades takes over, does all this other mess. I don't know if you can go back in once you leave. Okay, yeah, that's... I will not consider this spoilery, even though it might be spoilery. I know the stream was having an awful malfunction. Is there anything major? Would you suggest that I go take another look around the facility? Because I may have missed something. The servitor that delivered baby. Check the data points. I think you got them. Okay. Yeah, got this. I'm missing 2 of these. Can use the scanner. Okay, yeah, true. Ooh, oh, is there a power cell in here? Okay, hold on. Alright, let's go, like, in a little bit. Bunker door. Oh yeah, sorry. I got a power cell back before I came into the bunker. But I did not find a power cell in here. Yes, got the stranded figure. Okay, we're good here. Oh my gosh. This right here could have been the servitor that took Aloy. Should I go back to see just one more time? This was ours, right? How many power cells? I have 2, and I need 1 more in order to get the armor. Oops. like little boxes on the top. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I got all of those.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
Our mother has sent her to us. The murderers tried to destroy us.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart.
Rayloy is her own person,
There can be
not
no
an
doubt
idol
now.
to be worshipped.
You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you.
Now, I think we deserve some answers.
Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Yes, please tell me.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil?
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Carja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Rost's was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later. And terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission?
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the Matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so, on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The Matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift, and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister Matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
Faith in the goddess. The anointed will wash all signs of corruption away.
So many tissues.
She came out of the mountain and she was changed, anointed.
All-Mother Mountain open to her. She's the daughter
It's not
of the
confirmed
goddess.
in canon, but if you think hard, you might guess the woman who broke
They
taboo
say
to
she
save
came from the
Rost.
mountain. That the mountain was her mother.
All-Mother Mountain open to her. She's the daughter of the goddess.
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
Those faithless murderers brought slaughter.
What is her name? Is it the woman? Okay, this is like the very, very first stream, but what's the name? Hold on, I'll find it. Grata? I feel like that could make sense. And so they never confirm who it is. Eleanor, Uno, Indeciso, thank you guys so much for the follow. She's the only one in Solitude. And why, I can't remember the exact conversation, but, oh man, I'm gonna have to go back to that VOD. Because I feel like Rost says something about, like, Aloy is just like, she kind of is just like, oh, whatever, like, I don't want to go talk to Greta or whatever, but yes, exactly. But Rost still speaks highly of her and still wants to take care of her in her solitude. And they don't confirm that at all. Sorry. Trying to fix the runny nose thing, but it suggested that never confirmed. Grotto was the one who lost her son's in Greek taboo to save Rost. The combination of pity and rule breaking made her take solitude as a voluntary outcast as well. I do kind of have to agree. You know what's like frustrating about this is you want to agree with Aloy that everything sounds so harsh. Like Rost lost, like a lot of people had like a lot of loss and everything, and Rost takes this like Death Seeker role. I understand that it's revenge and maybe that's what they're sort of fighting against, but then for him to come back and for the tribe, they seem so set in their ways, and it's just like there doesn't really seem to be a reason why they have to be this way. Same with Aloy, like they think like, oh, we've just outcasted her, we've never shown her any love or compassion or anything like that, except Tirsa. And then she gets greeted in to go talk to the goddess and comes back out, and people are like, oh, like Aloy. Like, no, you don't get to go Aloy. Absolutely not. Yes, and that's where I was getting to, Bumblebee, is Aloy she sees past these sort of like set in stone ways, but this is all they know. They just so strongly believe that everything is meant to happen because the goddess like allows it to happen, and like to them everything is from her, and they don't know anything outside of that, so to expect that they're just going to go outside of that is like, doesn't make sense.
But they will not escape All Mother's justice.
The killers did their
I
worst,
will lead a war
but by
party
the
to
will of the
Meridian.
goddess, they could not break us.
Aloy, how did you do that?
The goddess protects Aloy.
We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
The murderers tried to destroy us.
I saw you go inside and saw you emerge. But it's still hard to believe.
Benzie, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it.
You were an outcast once. And now, well, I'm not sure what you are.
I am blessed by your presence,
Aloy,
Anointed.
how did you do that?
Shush, Arana.
Now I
She's the
see
anointed.
it is no wonder that you saved Nakoa. You, Aloy, are favored by the goddess.
All right.
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive.
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
The goddess anointed her within the holy
I'm sorry I didn't see you correctly.
You still don't. I don't think you can, Lansra.
Forgive me.
Off your knees, Lansra. Start living on your feet with your eyes open.
The anointed will make the murderers pay for what they have done.
Alright, am I missing like multiple...
You have risen higher than any Nora.
Am I missing
Aloy, was there something more?
No, sorry.
I should be going.
May the goddess protect.
I never realized, but some of these have like additional...
I know your quest is dangerous, Aloy.
Okay, for those...
But All Mother will protect you.
I don't think it works that way, Jezza.
All Mother spoke to
We will fight at your side. Come on.
Aloy, how did you do that?
Thank you, Aloy, for everything you've done. I will make sure Arana is kept safe.
Dad, I'm not a kid anymore.
Aloy. Mother's blessing.
Okay, I need to like talk to everybody until you no longer get the
She will protect us. She is
weird.
It seems so long ago that you were outcast, anointed. Another
I'm
lifetime.
honored to meet you. In all my years, I have never seen anything like that. The goddess has chosen you, Aloy.
The anointed
You
will
must
make
do
the
her will.
murderers
Oh yeah,
pay for
Teb
what they
is,
have done to the Nora.
or Teb was, oh yeah, he's still here.
Aloy, did you go inside the mountain?
You saw what happened.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground. I always knew you were special. But this...
Don't start calling me the Anointed or anything like that, Teb, okay?
I heard what you said, Aloy. But I still get to make my own opinions. Ow.
Okay.
You can leave the fighting to others now, Teb.
Maybe
You've
we let
already done
Teb
more than
live.
any Stitcher should have been asked to do.
All due respect, Aloy. But if the war's not over, I'm not done. I heard
Ross
what you said
Graver,
about Meridian.
Is that enough onions for today?
I'll see you there.
Okay. I don't think...
There.
Yeah. Got nothing left to say to me, huh?
And she was changed. Anointed.
Talking appears to hurt. Yeah, let's let Jeb chill, okay?
The Matriarchs have never declared an anointed before. You're the first.
Thank you.
It is an honor.
I've been to Rost Grave once. Should I go back? Lansra should have more dialogue. Alright, let's see.
To be alive at the time of the anointed.
They say she came from the mountain. That the mountain was her mother.
I think you missed one. Alright, who did I miss?
All Mother has blessed your journey.
So she can cleanse the corruption that's still
The goddess favors you.
All Mother Mountain open.
I missed. Oh, Pedom! Thank you so much for the bite of cookie.
The killers will be forgotten by the goddess. None of their deeds will live on in her memory.
I shall cherish.
The killers will be forgotten by the goddess. None of their deeds will live on in her memory. It is an honor.
The commentary I missed.
Aloy, how did you do that?
Oh.
You entered the heart of the mountain.
Goddess protect her so she can
The,
cleanse the corruption that still infects
That was...
the land.
I've never seen anything like that. Of course.
She went into All Mother
I'd never been
Mountain,
inside the
and was
sacred
anointed by
mountain.
the goddess herself.
Until now.
Alright, who did I
Have
miss
faith
over
in the
here?
goddess. The anointed will wash all signs of corruption away.
Meridian is the city where Nicole lives now, isn't it? I hope she will be safe.
It's her. It's her.
Aloy,
Ooh, Varl?
I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right.
Okay, my bad. I will see you in Meridian.
I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
Come on, Varl. Yeah, I don't know if I accidentally, like, misclicked or something, but...
There is still corruption.
Usually you can talk to Lansra 2 more times. Aloy will tell her to keep her mouth closed. And whenever you try to talk to her after that, if she tries to say it while keeping her mouth closed, I would very much have enjoyed to say that, but... Or see that, sorry.
The killers did their worst.
Hans
but by the will of
Gruber,
the
how's
goddess,
it going?
they could not break us.
Okay, I think we should
They slaughtered our tribe's people and thought us broken.
go up to
And
see
now,
Rost.
We will show them that we endure. Our fallen tribe's people
Pray for
call
me,
out
Aloy.
justice.
From your lips to the goddess's ears.
Blood for what they've done.
Hey, stuff.
I'd have to ditch something.
Okay, we need to go see a merchant ASAP. Got some stuff. We need a merchant, a Rost.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
It's true. Ugh. It's been so many in-game hours. I wish I remembered what this place looked like.
Need them soon enough.
Okay. Let's see. This one here. For a second, I thought you were short on wire. Again, after having bought 900. Okay, but I did use a lot making our way back here, so... Who doesn't have the hots for Aloy TBF? True. Okay. We're gonna continue walking. We're gonna hit up this merchant. Probably could be in some need of, little cash, you know? Let's save the game. Alright. What do we got here? Sell this, sell this. Flint Hawk, Trampler, Bellowback, Corruptor. Sawtooth, Stalker, Crystal. 3 of these. Lance Rod. Fishkin. Yikes. Alright, we're probably starting to get a little low on her available cash, but we're gonna drop some money here in a second if she can just hold on. Oops. Okay. We have to be truthful to ourselves. I don't use the metal burn. I need to just sell a couple stacks of it. We'll sell 2. I feel comfy with 2. We're gonna sell 2 of the chill water. I'm keeping the blaze because I use that literally more than anything else. Get rid of a Sparker. Okay. Woo! Ghost Cod, how's it going? I'm confident you could sell all the glass shards. You don't know if you might need desert glass, you know. Okay, I'll keep 15. How does that sound? I feel like that's a good compromise. Okay, we need to get rid of some of these. Get rid of this spear damage. Get rid of this spear damage. And this one. Tear, tear. Tear, tear, tear. Okay, fire. Way too much on the freeze. I do not ever use the corruption coil, so let's get rid of that, get rid of this, get rid of this. Goodbye. And we'll get rid of this one. Okay. 40 is not bad. 40 is not bad. Now, I still have 300 wire? How? Don't sell any chill water if you're starting Frozen Wilds. Okay, good to know. Are there better mods you can sell for your weapons? Let me take a look. It has been a little... Hoarding much? No, I definitely do not have a hoarding problem, Cat Dad. Alright, let's get ourselves back to 350. I did promise we were gonna spend some dough. I kind of meant it was gonna be here, but... Oh no, we already grabbed our box. Okay.
Be prepared.
Okay. I mean, I currently have all purples on all of my stuff. But yeah. What's your progress? Yeah, I'm one short, Alexandros. One short. Ooh, we can upgrade a skill. Okay. Fighting back. How about this? Call mount, mount repair, dismount strike. Jeez Louise. I don't foresee myself using this because I just spam to like get my health back quickly. Maybe we can do this one. We'll do this one. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna use it. We're sort of into ones where I'm like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna use them, but... Make a spreadsheet to compare the mod numbers. That's true. I can see where I'm at and like... Be like, oh, even though it's purple, it's only a 38, but... Okay. Couple of things we need to do now.
To think he built all this alone. So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore. Hi, Rost. I'll, just take this off. Don't want him listening in. Hi, Rost. A lot has happened. So, I went inside the mountain. Do you remember the night before the proving? The final lesson you taught me? You said I needed to serve a purpose bigger than myself. Well, it couldn't get much bigger. It's the same purpose that drove Elizabeth and Gaia when they were willing to die for. So yeah, I'll do it. Give myself to that. For Elizabeth and Gaia and for you. Well, I've got a master override to recover, so I guess I'll be on my way. Until next time, Rost. Stocking up.
Oh, I should have came back to visit more often. I can't remember which one her campfire is. Yeah, isn't there a campfire right next to, right next to Grottas, or no? I feel like it was on the water. Maybe I gotta walk to it. Alright, yeah. Let's go back to this one and walk down. I want to see what happens if I go back to
Scrabbling a bit.
Grottas camp. It might be nothing, but I don't know. Something tells me I should like go stop in. Wait, why are we getting tutorials on campfires again? I don't know. I feel like every time I come here, it I wonder if I go back into my quests and like I want to like show on the map. I feel like it's on the water somewhere. Maybe, is it this? I should be able to fast travel and just walk here. I'm almost positive it like overlooks, she has like a little overlook of the water, but where the small loop is. Oh, on this? She's not directly on the water, she's on the mountainside. For a quest you had to get prayer beads. Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. I feel like she had a water view. Okay. News, thank you so much for the follow. I think her camp is just north of the scrapper. Like in here somewhere? Yeah, isn't there snow maybe? At her site? Maybe it's like in here somewhere. Alright, let's see if we can climb. This is fine anyways.
Save these for the trail.
Just collecting stuff. Let's see. We can be lazy and Skyrim climb it. At some point, I feel like we should be able to see it. It's not, it wasn't that over there, right?
I'll tuck that away.
It's up near the intersection. Wait, what intersection? Yeah, basically halfway between Rost camp. Yeah, between the markers pointing the way to Mother's Heart. You're close. It's on like this level here. Oh, 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 oh. Aha. Please speak to me. Oh my gosh. Did anyone else have a heart attack thinking she was frozen in place when I first got here? Grata. Listen. The goddess spoke to me. She let me inside. Please. Oh. Oh, apologies. She's busy at the moment. My apologies. How rude of I to, Also, she doesn't speak to you again after the proving. Too devoted to her prayers. Alright. You gotta understand the grind, I guess. Not even the eclipse could make her budge. She's like surrounded and they're like, ah! And she's just like, they're like, right, okay, cool, we'll just, Grata playing. If by prayers we mean narcotics, I mean, hey, she was like, listen, this is a judgment-free zone. I took self-isolation for the rest of my life, so... Yeah, do not return until you are at my level, is what I just heard her say to me. Okay, yes, about Hades, should we do this? Off to bed for me, have a wonderful rest of the streams, bye, dig down, have a good one. Alright, let's do Trader's Bounty, eh? It can't be coming to an end. I won't allow it. Okay. You cannot fast travel to Sunfall without your... Okay. Yeah, we gotta change outfits. Makes sense. Just in case, I feel like... Wait, you guys said there's better versions of this armor, right? It must end. No. I don't want it. This seems like a distraction. Don't want any of those. But maybe it's just fast distraction. Or do I just equip this and hope for the best? Alright. Maybe we want to be stealthy in this armor. Let's make it stealth. How about that? Okay. Inventory. Outfit. Fine. Quick save. Feel like it's been a little bit
I
since
saw
we've
this
done
child
that.
yesterday in camp. I could have counted each of her ribs through her skin.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat. And bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles.
That's us.
Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Carja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I'll be the
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Carja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
So who are you really?
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
So why help him?
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edaman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
So, what about Green
What
Climb?
makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
Alright, I'll see if
I'll do what I
help
can
if
for
I
Uthid.
can.
But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
Carja bickering in the streets like petty Oseram. Sometimes I don't even recognize what we've
I'm
become.
flattered you want to chat more, but if we're gonna save Uthid, time is short.
Hey, I just wanted to be sure. Sorry.
I've got to go.
You really do.
The Castrals are strong, but they only serve.
I thought we had something, but no.
dead trees, just like Vanasha said. Let's see if Uthid came through here.
Oh, follow the tracks, huh?
These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the green climb.
Replenish. Wait, can I change back to my other armor now? It's just when I go close to, it's just when I go close to the sun ring,
Foot
right?
track stop here. Time to climb.
Yes, you can. You just can't be in the sun ring with all that red hair. It makes sense. I understand why it must be this way.
All right, made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up.
Follow the tracks. Alright, it doesn't say it, but I definitely remember stalkers being around in this general vicinity.
A dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo. Glenn talks.
Okay. Nobody's got anything better to do. If you must, I suppose. Come on, Ray. Just hit one, please. Hit one. Okay. Sorry that I had to get aggressive.
Down you go.
Oh my gosh! You are so lucky that I'm having a lot of trouble this stream with like everything in my life.
From here. Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts. Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
True. Oh, sorry, I must have this on. Louise. I come in peace.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
Just a little wind, just bending the trees. No tricks, just talk.
Only treats.
Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Carjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Carja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Carja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Carja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes, an untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out... Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Carja! The mountains belong to us! Keycook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
It's a girl! She's armed!
Oh god. Oh god. Yikes.
Ready to die.
Okay, I'm missing everything, but I believe in myself. Now I believe in myself. And now. What is happening? Okay, everybody needs to just...
Keep up the attack! We still got another spot
Okay,
on the
here's
way.
the thing. They were very sneaky to begin with, okay?
Flank them! Help me!
Break down their defense.
Oh, jeez, I forgot the slowdown thing.
It's up to you now, man! Rally! We can still finish them!
Oh my gosh. Chill out! Chill.
Fall beneath us.
I can't hit point blank. What is happening? I'm gonna fall off the mountain.
For the honor of the Carja.
I can't tell who's on my team and who's not on my team. Oh god, you're still alive. No.
In this
No. Ow. All the way back, Ray. Otherwise it gets all...
Move in. We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive.
I've been a soldier a while longer than these dregs.
One ear!
We're shield mates. I shan't let you. That won't be the last of them. Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above.
Sorry that I had to get angry, but what was actually happening there? Climb.
Up and over. Grab what you can while we still have time.
I became a little frustrated there because I was frustrated in my performance. It was really bad. You know what I was doing? I was rushing.
Keep that from...
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marvels. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Uthid.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
Okay, couple things need to happen here. One, don't get shot. Two, I'm gonna need the person named Ray to get good. And like, pretty fast. Because we don't have time for her shenanigans any longer.
Take her down!
Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
Look out!
I
To your
literally
left!
don't think so. Okay, I'm not sure.
Last shot.
Oop. I feel like you guys should not... Excuse me, I feel like you were not listening when I said I will not be dying today.
Into the fray!
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll take one of those too, please.
You thugs will break against discipline!
Oh my gosh.
A righteous fight! For what it's worth.
Got a live one.
Oh, we're not done yet?
This one!
That's the last of the Marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me?
I will, right after I just loot a little bit. Okay, fine. No health potions for us. Wait, what the heck? Did you know this was back here? There was a disc launcher behind us this whole time? Okay. The great old, thank you so much for the bits. Imagine everyone wanting to tell you. Well, you guys should have spoke up a little louder, okay? I needed more.
This won't be easy. Bahava still has his personal guard.
I think we'll be fine. I think we're gonna be just fine. But no, all of you guys were just sitting there, chuckling to yourselves as I was struggling.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
So much of my combat actually goes like not terrible, you know? And then I have these moments of just like,
across there and we'll have him.
Strimmer, please? Oh my gosh. Sorry. Checking for evidence.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight.
Excuse me, one of those things is not a blade. So, kind of feels like, you know...
After. Scalp the savage.
Cheating to me, but...
Helis said you would blood the sun.
Okay.
Have a care, Nora.
Ick.
The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid. If any remains.
Oh, okay. Okay, he blocks.
Kill a traitor! Kill a Nora!
No! You know what? I should probably kill that guy first, you know? No! Ow. Okay.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon
For the faithful! Victory!
Hey, show yourself, you won't.
Oh, son!
I'm out of ammo.
Kill a traitor! Kill a Nora! Just fight! Make it hurt! The shadow falls upon.
Up to his perch.
Nice shot. Okay, I now see... Hold on. We have had a little misunderstanding. I now see that it says... It says talk. It says talk, okay? Anyone would have made that
this now.
make sense. Okay. I was a little amped up, okay. Jeff saw the fire in my eye and he was like, we need to get her a bite of cookie before she... Absolutely. I'm gonna take a bite of cookie and then I'm gonna need all of you to please calm down, okay? Things do not need to be so violent all the time. Okay.
Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence in your cheap scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Carja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yan Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at sunfall?
Yes.
With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Bahavas?
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahavas is dead?
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
And what about Uthid?
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a military advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Carja with as little bloodshed as possible.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Carja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Edaman.
Why help them?
Why do you care what happens to them?
Edaman is the Shadow Carja's figurehead. If he defects, it will remove their last trace of legitimacy. Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. He made a little grazer for me out of matchsticks once. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever made anything for me before.
It's cute, for sure. So where do I
What do
come
you
in?
need to get Nasadi and Edaman out of Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, Three-Toe Huadiv, near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Huadiv has already cleared the area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
Ooh, Queen's Gambit. By the way, if you haven't seen the show, highly recommend. Okay. Vanasha is helping deflect from the Shadow Carja and Meridian, but their path's dangerous, and they're certain to be pursued. Talk to Three-Toe Huadiv. Alright. Guess that's where we go now.
None at all. I was just being polite.
I am in your debt, Hunter.
I think I'll take a moment with Bahavas. death suits him better than those robes ever did.
Okay, bye.
Remember, look for 3 Tohuadiv near the branded shore.
Okay. I can totally do that. Boogers. Alright, we go here. Wait a minute. This looks down. Oh, I think that's okay. We'll go here and then go down. Okay, and now we just go this way. No. Don't even think about it.
Going down fast.
Fine. I'll grab this while I'm here. No! I'm just grabbing it! I'm leaving! Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no!
Gonna need this.
Uh-oh. Well, what Aloy isn't saying at this point is, don't these kinda look like maybe the men that are supposed to be helping us out here?
Can't be too prepared.
Maybe no. What did Ray blow up? No! Oh. That did that last time too.
Forget about traveling light.
Sorry. Wait, I'm not even going the right way. Wait, is this going in the wrong order? Well, I missed the campfire for sure. Or I missed where I'm supposed to be going for sure. Okay, yeah, let's turn around. Unless I'm missing something. Ah, you can't pull any more potions, right? Do your part. If I have to listen to that rancid "Do Your Part" for Zero Dawn song one more time, I swear I'm gonna stab out my eardrums before the melody can fester in my ear canals. It is not inspiring. It is not stirring. It is direct. That makes me want to kill myself before the robots even get the chance. I would literally give my life right now to kill the bleep who composed that GD thing. Ugh, can't this apocalypse at least have a decent soundtrack? Oh, jeez. Oh, maybe it's just me. I thought the Uthid quest and priest thing was all pre-mother / sun life sunnum. Oh, well, I think it probably was supposed to be, but then, because it was a lower level than, oh boy, this does not look good, but before we get all involved in that. Are you okay? Oops.
You're Three-Toe Huadiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What happened?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her hips, and promised us treasure. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watches. Hardly a bother. Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground. When will I learn not to gawk at skinny girls?
Vanasha?
Why do you think Vanasha swindled you?
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all, enough to retire on. It's my own damn fault for taking the bait. Should have known I'd end up with a rupture in my useful parts.
Jeez. She gets to the high point. That is about for fresh air. Wait to the high point. Oh. I'm backtracking a little, WPG. Clear path.
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Idaman, but it didn't work out?
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Find the best path to the lake, make sure it's safe. What could go wrong? Turns out, a lot. Like bloody murder in the grinding jaws of a heinous death beast.
Something attacked you from underground.
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Carja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. A rock-eating demon guards it for them. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky.
Like
I might shed a tear if they weren't all cutthroats and cheaters.
Alright, I will kill it.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Idaman.
I've
I've got to destroy that thing in the pass before they arrive.
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long against it, but
That's kind of mean.
I'll tell you what I know. It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral before I hit the bar.
What the heck? It's just chilling outside. Aha.
Well, they're still surprised.
Pretty sure that didn't really knock off anything at all. But... Nice. Nice. Oh, okay. Yep. I now understand. What's this, your girlfriend? One down. Okay, there's no point in trying to rope it when it's like this half in, half out thing. Ah! Excuse me? All of your goodies you've dropped. Creepers! Yeah, kill the machine in the past? Like, what about machines in the past?
Okay, that helps.
Ropecasters work as long as you don't cause further damage to the time machine. If you attack, it normally breaks. Even when it goes underground, well, I guess it was.
God, I found this.
We did see that it did hold once they went underground too there. Took care of the problem.
By the radiant sun, I can't believe it. I thought that evil rock chewer would grind you up.
Chewers, by the way.
After that miracle, All we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your men, Uthid? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before you're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection.
Uh-oh, we're losing them?
Oh dear. Here come the Shadow Carja, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Idaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully.
Oh yeah, this older
So it comes
gentleman,
to this.
little bit
I must
crippled.
say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood.
I am ready to fight beside you right after I craft up some goods. Okay, I'm ready now.
Some traps would be nice.
Oh, is that me? I'm kind of too lazy. Unless you mean like these.
Shall we prepare a little surprise for them?
I mean, it depends. Like, is this good?
Time to prepare.
How about this? And this?
Take cover up there, behind that rock.
Stuff? Okay. Get to an elevated position.
Here they are. Let's make it hurt, shall we?
Okay. Full disclosure, I have not used traps at all in this game, so if those don't work, I'm, like, not offended, you know?
Why are they shooting at me? Ah!
Ooh. Oh! No, no. Ow, ow, ow.
Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done. More of the bastards. Get ready. A little strategy, a little luck.
We don't need strategy or luck if we just hit heads, okay? That's sort of that's like my go-to sort of motto thing that I live by.
Strike from the shadows!
Striking! It has been struck.
Oh, children, this is just pathetic. Stay low.
It's fine.
Oh, I worked up a bit of a sweat. I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear.
There's no way we're in the clear.
A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
Okie dokie. Wait, I don't need this one. I need... No, I went past. 1 second. Okay, now we're good. Alright, I tied down. Oh, wait. No. I lied. Nobody do anything yet. Nice. Ugh. Okay, not nice. It's fine, though. Hey, nobody panic! Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Ah! I died. Okay. So what happened there was, I think I might have run out of potions at some point. I'm not sure. Oh gosh, now do we have to fight alone? Okay, craft some of these. Okay, I still only have 4 of these, though. I'm not even hitting the disc launchers off. What am I doing? Ugh. Okay, heal. I feel like we had some good ideas there. They were just not executed on appropriately. The little cultist friends there ended up being way more of an issue than I originally thought.
I'll find a use for you.
And I definitely underestimated using the little half potions, and I should have went with the full ones. But you know what? We live and we learn.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we?
Sure. We're gonna get on this boat and get attacked by like flint hawks or something. You learn and you reload, you mean? Yeah. When you die because you took like 17 lasers and a cultist to the face. Yeah.
You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. Nice. But my war just keeps going.
Edaman, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Thank you.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
To buy from an Oseram. They'll
buy what you need, leave the rest.
I've gone too far this time.
Wait, have I
Durval should
found
die
this
for
before?
his crimes.
History of Sunfall. I think I've seen this before. Oops.
Don't pass up these goods.
Oh, wait a minute.
From the clutches of the ship.
I didn't even see this.
Stock up before you're on the way. See for yourself.
Alright, I used a bunch of random traps in there. Oop, wait, what's all? Perfect.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Excuse me. Little merchant time. Let's make some room, you know. Aha, one too many. Glinthawk, one too many. Trampler, Bellowback, Corruptor, Longleg, Sawtooth, Stalker. Get rid of a couple of the braids. Charger, Lance. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Some of these. Get a Tripcaster, they're awesome. I think I have a tripcaster. I just never use it because... pretty much when I found a combat, even though that did not look like my usual combat style working, that is normally how it works. Rope caster, tie down, freeze bombs, and then damage arrows. That's like my go-to sort of quadfecta. And my wire. Oh, I must rectify this situation ASAP. See if I got any. Yeah, keep picking up modifications from somewhere. So, one of those. Freeze. Rid of a shock. At some point, we're gonna have to just make some, like... Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't sell that one. I got a little crazy, but that's okay. I normally have like 40 of these. It makes me feel like I'm not overly hoarding. You know? Alright, I have one too many of something in here. Corruption. Okay, cool. Now let's buy... I'll take my sampler box. Thank you. And now I'm getting back up to my 350 wire, so... Jeff! Thank you for the bite of cookie. Vanasha had like an 18 pack. She really did. Where was she hiding that thing? Right? New girl was hiding her abs. I'm out of points. My cookie streak is over. It's all good. You know what? Because you use all of your points, I'll take 2 bites. I'm getting this piece right here. Yeah, definitely the only thing between me and having abs like Vanasha is Jeff. Like, otherwise I would be right there. But the bites of cookie are just, they add up. They add up. What am I doing here? Wow, blame me. I mean... Otherwise, I would have to blame myself for lack of self-control and lack of exercise, and I'm not sure those things are really my fault. That, you know, I can't just put the cookie down. I'm never redeeming a bite of cookie ever again. No, I'm just kidding. I promise. I promise. You know what? If it makes you feel any better, I would rather have a body that looks like a cookie rather than having Vanasha's abs. Personal preference. It's all hydrate. No. Skeeter, thank you so much for the follow. I mean, the hydrates are good, but the cookies are better. I promise, please. It was just a joke. Don't keep me from my cookies.
The sun has risen.
Okay. Cookie bod sounds yummy. It is yummy. It's quite irresistible, if I say so myself. I wonder if I can just go to here, or if it's gonna make me fight everything again. I'm gonna go to here and see if it calls me a cheater.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Let's see. I just want to skip this part because it's the one with the stalkers and it was quite tough. What do you think? Is the game gonna remember that I've done all this? And we're just gonna start out fire. Please remember. Oh, yeah, like that. Okay, it'll probably let me like get past this part, but then it's definitely not gonna let me just go past the Stormbird again. A nice warm outfit. Hey, looks over warmth here. This is main story. Yeah, no distractions from here on out. Main story only. Don't make me refight the Stormbird. Please don't make me refight the Stormbird. I already did it once. I don't want to jinx it, but maybe?
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Oh boy. It's a Sylens.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Down. Don't look down.
Don't look down. Aha. Well, that ladder was not here the last time we were here. Okay, do we think Sylens tries to kill us here? I feel like he does. Would he do it here, though?
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Sylens.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
Got goosebumps.
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
So when did you come here?
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
Why aren't you here now?
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
Alright, going in.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
Medic Gibby, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, hi. What were you playing over there? Marvel's on stream. No pressure. Okay, yeah. You guys don't even... You don't even know how bad it's been. Hi! Hi, everybody. Hello. Gibby, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Yo, 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 Ray. What up? Trippy Nate Dog, thank you so much for the follow. Baked Bean 420, thank you so much for the follow. And Johnny Unitas. Raid Shadow Legends is here. Oh, you think it's literally in here? Probably.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice?
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Hi guys, just in time for the spoilers. Had a blast in the stream. Hope you're having an amazing day. It's been a very, very good day. There's been lots of lore uncovered, which brings me to that I'm very, very happy you guys are here. But if you had any want to ever play Horizon Zero Dawn, we're getting into some stuff. There was a lot of onion cutting today, and we're sort of in like real spoiler territory. So you're more than welcome to stay if you've played and or you don't feel like playing this game. But I just wanted you to know because I'm trying to look out for you.
Mind your footing.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't get the, okay, there we go. Okie. Okay, I guess down we go.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Let's go! Let's go! That's the only thing up here, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, that makes me very happy. Alright, yeah, we gotta continue being...
Guess that's my way across.
This here. Yeah, why has this gotta be our way across? Of course she found it. Ray goes everywhere. Except, yeah, the game is like, can you please this way? And I'm like, please do not rush me. I need to make sure. I don't want to miss anything. Like, what if I miss that one?
Don't think, Aloy. Just do it.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer.
Don't answer. Yeah. Yeah, immediate regret. Hold on. I feel like I'm cheating by looking at the map. Sabotage, how's it going? Yeah, I think my next
glad that's over.
My next step is gonna be changing facts from software to
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Aloy, please do not tell me how to play my game, okay? We just found some cool stuff in that... Oh no. Oh no, my stuff. Okay. Up. I don't think I missed any side rooms.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Why didn't they get to go to Elysium, though? I thought they were supposed to, or they had the choice to go?
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but it...
File damage, under repair. Wait, they're all under repair?
Engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's all right. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And... see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, all right?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were... beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your... loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you. Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
What the heck? That was the worst. That was like the worst. Okay, geez, I listened to those in the wrong order.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
Okay, hold on. I feel like I should go through this door first.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein. May I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished. which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor, Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
I just dislike Ted. Like, I can't even listen to his messages because something about him just gives me, like...
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Okay. I did not... okay, I'm not sure what happened there, but, it was very, very generous with that little jump. I did not think I made that. Whew.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
No.
Continue.
Ted, I don't want you touching anything. How do I get up? She and everybody else, like millions of people, all gave their lives for this. For your mistake, Ted, by the way. Oh, this is like, What did you do there?
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, Sylens. Hope. The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Lexington, contract, and get a clue. Thank you guys so much for the follows.
Try not to fall to your death.
Oh god, I almost fell to my death.
The master override doesn't override gravity.
What? Why isn't this? Why did this not? It's not grabbing! It wasn't grabbing it! Oh my gosh! Okay, that's not on me. You guys twice saw me jump up and it didn't even grab. Okay, fine. We don't take that. We don't take that anymore. We go this way. We go my way. God, I feel sick. Oh my god. Okay. That's fine. Everything is fine. Oh, I've been here before. Okay. Drop, please drop. Okay. I thought I saw something at the top of this. Oh, it's just that light. Whew! Back up this. Oh my god. Here? I don't know. I don't know what that was. It was the last second debate. Honestly, that was probably Sylens, right? That was probably Sylens. He set up that last little bit there. And then he was like, oh, don't fall to your death. And then there was absolutely no way you couldn't fall to your death. Sylens found enough of this information that he knew what Ted Farrow had done. I think I came this way already. He knew what he did, and he knew what Hades could do. He's here.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Farrow robots. Shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Tell me everything.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
So why the Carja? Kev, thank you so much for the follow.
And the Shadow Carja? How did they become involved?
The Carja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But neither of you cared.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
So why did you betray them?
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did you find out?
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Do. Just like, do I trust him or do I not trust him? I feel like this option I'm on right now is going to lead to as like a first thought, I just he does save me from inside the sun ring, right? But is this more to the choice on the left? Like, the only reason he did that is because he didn't get, like, by the time Hades kicked him out, he didn't get, like, the rest of the story. So he was like, oh, I'm gonna go save Aloy from the sun ring because I need her to get in and finish, like, this override thing, or find out more within this Gaia central hub, or do I believe that he's just doing all this to try to make up for his mistakes? I don't trust him. That's what's killing me about this, is like in my gut, like I don't trust him. And I have to believe his little like story that he just had here if I want to go with this. Or is it that I don't trust him, but I know that, like, I need his help?
You've done terrible things, Sylens. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really. So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Sylens! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Oh.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Sylens, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades. You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine. Divine timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Carja Sundom's reign. Divine Carja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan flame merely houses intellect. Define Carja. Now that's more like it. They're coming. Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Carja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow? I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing. Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward. Very well. Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Sylens.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
helps if you grab the thing, huh? Hades intends to use the Spire to transmit a resurrection signal, calling millions of buried war machines from their graves. When the time comes, Aloy must stand against the shadow, but she will not fight alone.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Oh my gosh. What do I want to do here? Not that I'm gonna use it, but okie dokie. I'll fast travel here. Will, thank you so much for the hydrate. Finally, after 15 or so minutes, I can say Ted Farrow's stand-up if you're into corporate weasels. How could he do this? Seriously. Not only did he take all of this hard work, like literally everything that Liz was believed in and fighting for and everything, and he just like that. Yeah, exactly. Him thinking, which is the craziest thing, because it's like, don't you think your thinking is what got the whole entire world into this mess, Ted? Maybe you don't think that your idea is the best idea and to completely wipe out the Apollo program. Yeah, seriously. Maybe she just didn't even think he had it in him. Like, at the point where she is going out to fix the closure or whatever, in her last transmission be like, and also lock up Ted. This guy is like, the reason why I've had him on a leash is because you cannot trust this dude. Like, he just didn't want... Ooh, that's a really good point, Jack. That everyone would know that all of history leads up to Farrow Incorporated or Enterprises or whatever it's called, and like his name is part of that history. Right, whenever you're having a bad day, tell yourself, at least I didn't ruin the world twice. True. Yeah, I think, where were the counselor, you know, the counselors that were initially like setting up the meetings and stuff with them, like, yeah, I'm still, okay, at the point that Ted not only decides to take down the Apollo program, he also kills all of the alphas. If Ted is not behind Hades, I am going to be absolutely shocked. I am going to be so shocked, I don't even know. All about Eagle. did Ted cause the malfunction or no? He, at the very least, he caused the malfunction in the Apollo, like, learning center. But, like, who else knows what else after that, you know? What I took from this is that your argument is sound. What Sylens said to Aloy is that I'll say to people from now on when I don't agree, but I want them to stop yapping. You should do your task. Your argument is sound. Don't eat Yellowstone. Your argument is sound. Yeah. Ugh. And now I have like a really gross feeling in my stomach. You know, this is the Avlok situation all over again. And if you haven't played Witcher 3, I'm not going to go into spoilers, but if you guys were there, the way that I was feeling about that whole situation, I feel like I just did it again. Ugh. Hades was Travis's project, but even Ted had a hand. Well, that's like, because Ted... Oh, repairs? Wait, which one was fixed? Please, which one was fixed? Ah, okay. Sobek Journal, 11/19/64. Just wrapped inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway. Reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of Starship bridges on those cheesy old SF vids. Living spaces for Alpha's already completed. Prefab modules. Fingers crossed we have enough to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds much better. Spent last week at the Bryce site, designing ZD project labs, drawing up protocols. The base where repurposing was huge. Plenty of room for workspaces and residence blocks. The work crew is already set up in my office lab. I'm not a fan of the glass wall. Guess Murray's intention was to ensconce me as all-seeing presence. Ugh, opposite effect. Makes me feel watched, on display, tempted to paint it over. Harris recorded his presentation yesterday, suitably bleak, scheduled to record mine Friday. As soon as reception lounge, hall of theaters, and first residence block at HC site are finished, we'll start processing the candidates being held outside Tucson, 27 already. Extraction teams prioritizing Pac Rim and Aussie candidates. How scared and confused they must be, snatched off the street, carted across the world, held in cells. Here's hoping they understand once they see the big picture. Going to catch a few hours of sleep here, then fly back to ZD site. Harris promising delivery of QB lattices by noon. Expect MK1 will take 2 weeks to machine, assemble, and test. I aim to launch Gaia at 0.6 T grounding. From there, I'll spin her up past 1.0 T. Wonder how long it'll take to break the 1.38 T record. MIE can go hang. Ozzy, hello, how do you do? You seem like you've gone through something. I've gone through a lot. Not just this, like the past 2 streams. Like, what the heck? That was almost... Listen, Hayes said something unhinged the secondary systems from Gaia, which activated the Hades extinction protocol. Yeah, I almost feel like I need to rewatch the Gaia video again, because I just don't have a good sense of like the time here, but there's a message that gets intercepted, but I don't know if that's the same message as Ted, like a corrupted message, but I don't know if that's Ted's message. Ooh, yeah, we can go get our armor now. Turing is used to measure human-like behavior of AI. Ah, okay. I see, I see. Which it seems like... I definitely, like, I can appreciate that Aloy even makes the comment of, like, Gaia didn't just think. Like, she wasn't all machine all the time. She also was able to, like, feel and perceive feelings, and that's what makes her so special and nurturing, and how she's able to, like, make an ultimate sacrifice of herself, like, with whatever this thing is that, awoke Hades, like, it's gonna destroy everything that we've done, so I need to, like, implode us both. Are you gonna do the DLC quest or the core game? Core game, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna continue with the core game. Ted simply erased the Apollo database. Okay, which is probably why, right, when you go into, when you try to activate the focuses, it stops pretty much after Samina's, like, opening remarks. M.I.E. can go hang. Wait, did I save the game? Let's save it one more time.
Seems like the Carja event setups.
Okay. That's the difference between AI and VI. An AI can do feel and react. A VI can only do in the limits of its programming. Yes. Which is like... It hit me when, I can't remember who had said it, but they had made the comment about, I hope Gaia doesn't feel lonely. And in, like, you have this thought for a second, like, she really could feel things so deeply. She felt things so deeply that she was like, I can make anything that I want, and I'm gonna make animals that remind me of, like, animals of the old worlds, like, out of this, like, nostalgic thing, you know? Ted was a coward that screwed up big time, was embarrassed, and then used some weird logic about knowledge being a disease. Yeah. He just did some mental gymnastics and then killed all the alphas anyways, so I was like, okay. I know, which is like, at the, like, why did Elizabeth still have him on this project, you know? Why did she bring him in? If you have, like, okay, he's really that brilliant of a guy, you couldn't just bring, like, the people at his company that actually, like, executed on, like, the machines making other machine, like, some of those technologies, like, just to get him away from this thing, like, yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Have him write the checks and, like, that's it. Then by Ted, you get to, like, have him be, he can be in his own little pod thing and die there. Yeah, have him pay the bills in the beginning and then be like, okay, this is where our relationship comes to an end. If he left the alphas alive, they could have tried TP reconstruct Apollo. Oh yeah, like at the point that he sort of makes the decision that we need to delete all memory of this past world altogether. At that point, like, he kind of does need to kill them all, unfortunately, because he's already gone rogue and he's already said the thing that he did out loud, so. After the last check, they should send him. Yeah, exactly, right. They're gonna be like, hey, could we get the last couple of checks? get them a little early. Once you get those in, see ya. Bye, Ted. Yeah, but I suppose that if she looked at him and she was like, listen, even if I had the top 20, like, brightest people, like his 20 next in commands at Farrow, even with all of them, they still wouldn't equal his, like, intelligence, then I suppose she doesn't really have a choice. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Hey there, buddy. So we decided to take a vote on who's gonna close the hatch and, or no, sorry. So we're gonna pull straws, and we all happen to already have pulled our straws, and the only one that's left is the short straw. So sorry, Ted, but you will be closing the hatch today, and you will not be returning. Like in Survivor, they the tribe has spoken, and Jeff comes in and like extinguishes his flame. He wasn't at Gaia Prime, so that couldn't be. Oh. So he somehow was remotely like you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Yeah, just all of the most iconic like catchphrases from like the ancient times or whatever. They just have all of those play as he goes out to fix the container. I guess I didn't realize that he wasn't at Gaia Prime. I assumed he was there, and then once he got all the alphas into a room together, he was just like on another side of the facility and he like hollowed in, but... Right, he had his hollow girls in his dome. I can't even say on stream what I think of Ted. Just ruined my whole day. I don't know if anyone has suggested Ray, but what about doing Frozen Wilds next? I think I want to, based on my understanding of what's in Frozen Wilds, I think I want to finish main story first, and then I'm gonna go to Frozen Wilds, and then afterwards, because I'm curious like what the different like text or interactions, I'm curious what the different interactions would be if you go there before or after the main story. So I'm gonna do it after, but then I want to revisit like, oh, remember when you talked to so-and-so? If you hadn't waited till after the main story, like this would have been like that. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna save one more time. I recognize I have saved, and that is I have saved. Yes.